Assalamu alaikum, dear cadets. I'm Sheikh Wajid Ali, and I welcome you all in today's mathematics class. As you all know that due to corona pandemic, the whole country has locked down itself. And so it is, we are here to take your class online, and because maximum of the institution of our country are not going, I was not able to take online class, but you are such a good, you are a student of a good institution like cadet colleges. That's why you are getting the opportunity to take online class. So that is a chance of you to to good to the best, and because you are getting ahead of all the students of Bangladesh. Okay, so we start our today's class. I hope all of you are fine. And again, I reminding you that the world is going through the very dangerous pandemic situation for the dangerous COVID-19. Okay, so you must remain cautious about this virus and follow the basic steps to prevent COVID-19. Okay, here is some steps. Okay, so now we're going to start our actual class. Our today's topic is chapter 6, algebraic fractions, learning outcome. After the lesson, you will be able to explain algebraic fractions and also solve algebraic fractions problem. So boys, what is fraction? We know that a fraction represents a part of a whole, or more generally any number of equal parts. A fraction describes how many parts of a certain size are. How many parts of a certain size are. For example, one half, one of half, 8/5, 3/4. Numerators and denominators are also used in fractions. What is numerators and what is denominators? In a fraction, uh, there are two sides of the line. Okay, the upper side is called numerators and the lower side is called denominators. That is one half, that is 1 by 2. Here 1 is upper side, that is denominator, numerator, and half, that is 2. 1 half, 1 divided by 2, that is 2 is the denominator. Okay, and including compound fraction, complex fraction, and mixed numerals. So we have simple fractions, complex fractions, and mixed fractions. Okay, now equivalent fraction. If the numerator and denominator of any fraction are multiplied or divided by the same non-zero quantity, there will be no change in the value of the fraction. Like we can say 1 by 2 or 2 by 4. That is 1 by 2 equal to 2 by 4. So there will be no change of value. If we divide 2 by 4 divided by 2 on the both numerator and denominator, then the ratio is, the fraction will be 1 by 2. Okay, so deduction of fractions. Deduction of fraction means to transfer the fraction to its lowest terms. For example, like we can say, for this purpose, both the numerator and denominator are to be divided by their common divisor or factor, like 3 by 9, like 6 by 9, the common factor is 3. So we can divide numerator and denominator by 3. If there is no common divisor or factor in between numerator and denominator of a fraction, such a fraction is said to be in the lowest of terms. So we cannot simplify. When we cannot simplify this fraction, then the fraction is called the lowest terms of this fraction. Okay. Fractions with common denominators. Fractions, there should be one or more. There should be more than one fraction. Okay. Fractions with common denominator is also known as the fractions with equal denominator. In case the denominators of the given fractions are to be made equal. So like we can say 3 by 4 and like 1 by 2. So here for 3 by 4 their denominator is 4, for 1 by 2 the denominator is 2. But if we multiply the second fraction 1 by 2 then we get 2 by 4. So 3 by 4 and 2 by 4, that the two fractions have same denominator 4. Okay, boys. So that is the fractions with common denominator, that means same denominator. Now, rules for expressing the fractions with common denominator. Number 1 point is find the LCM of the denominators of the fractions. LCM of the denominators of the fraction, like by previous 3 by 4 and 1 by 2, the denominator is 4 and 2. The LCM of 4 and 2 is 4. Okay, and divide the LCM by the denominators of each fraction to find the quotient. So that is how 4 divided by 2, that is 2, that is the quotient. Okay, and multiply the numerator and denominator of the respective fraction by quotient thus obtained. And now we multiply, then the multiply 1 by 2 by 2. 1 into 2 divided by 2 into 2. Okay, boys. Okay, now I think you understood. Okay, we solve some problem. So I think you will not have any doubt. Okay, just listen and see carefully. And now, rules for addition and subtraction of algebraic fraction. Make the fractions to their lowest common denominator. Lowest common denominator. Here is one point, that is the common denominator should be high, but we put it the lowest. Okay. And denominator of the sum will be the lowest common denominator, and the numerator will be the sum of the numerators of the transformed fraction. So if we like again 3 by 4 and 1 by 2 is converted to 2 by 4, then the denominator of the sum will be the lowest common denominator, that is 4. Okay, and the numerator will be sum of the numerators, that is 3 by 4 plus 2 by 4. We can write that is the denominator is 4 and numerator is 3 plus 2, that is 5. Okay, and now denominator of the difference will be the lowest common denominator, and numerator will be the difference of the numerators of the transform function. So here the denominator is same, like 3 by 4 minus 2 by 4. Here the denominator is 4 and numerator is the difference between the numerators, that is 3 minus 2, that is 1 by 4. Okay, okay, now we see some examples, some problem. Okay, now first reduce the fraction 4a square bc divided by 6ab square c. So that is the problem. Now boys, you can see that from we have done numerical part, that is 4 and 6. we can write 4 as 2 into 2 and 6 as 2 into 3 and a square as a into a and bc as b into c. And the denominator part c, 6a, 6, that means 2 into 3 into a, b square, that means b into b, c into c. So we have to eliminate, okay, the common, which are the common factor, which are the common factor in numerator and denominator. Okay, so let's find out the common factor. So we have two upper numerator and two denominators. So we can eliminate 2 from both upper and numerator and denominator. And here 2 and 3. So the common factor is not same. So here also we have 1a is common. So we can eliminate this a. And here common b we eliminate and common c. So we have only 2a and 3b. So our lowest terms of this fraction is 2a by 3b. Okay, boys? So first we have to find out the common factor which are common in numerator and denominator and eliminate them. Then we get the lowest term of the fraction. Now, another problem. Transform 2a square plus 3ab divided by 4a square minus 9b square into its lowest terms. So first we have to here, we don't have any factor in numerator and denominator. So first we have to factorize, which we learned in previous section, okay, chapter 5, and now we can use that. Okay, so we have to factorize the expression, then we have to find out the common factor. So 2a square plus 3b, we take common a from these two terms. Then if we take a, then 2a square is 2a and 3b is 3b. So 2a square plus 3ab is a into 2a plus 3b. And here we can write 4a square minus 9b square as 2a whole square minus 3b whole square. And that is a square minus b square formula, and we can write 2a plus 3b into 2a minus 3b, like this formula. Okay, now we factorize the numerator and denominator. Then we find out the common factor. What are common? 2a plus 3b in the numerator and 2a plus 3b in the denominator. So here 2a plus 3b is common, so we can eliminate 2a plus 3b in from both denominator and numerator. So we have only a divided by 2a minus 3b. That is the lowest term. Okay, boys? So first if the expression, that means the numerator and denominator expression don't have factorized form, then we have to first factorize, then find out the common factor, then eliminate. Okay, now we're going to next problem. That is reduce x square plus 5x plus 6 divided by x square plus 3x plus 2. Here we also see that the numerator and denominator, these two expressions don't have factorized form. So first we have to factorize it. we know that that is x squared plus 5x plus c. Then we can write that is 2 plus 2 plus 2x plus 3x. Then the multiple of these two terms, that is 2x plus 3x, is 6, and x squared, that is 6x squared. That is our formula. So we can write 5x as its type, and x squared plus 3x plus 2, we can write x squared plus x plus 2x, and the multiplication of x into 2x is 2x squared. So now we can write that is take x from the from the numerator, then x into x plus 2, and here we take 3 common, then it is also x plus 2, and then we take common x plus 2, then we get x plus 3, x plus 2 into x plus 3. Similarly, we can write that is x plus 1 into x plus 2. So boys, now here we have the numerator and denominator is in the factorized form. So now we find out the common factor. Here common factor is x plus 2, and here is x plus 2. So we eliminate x plus 2 from both numerator and denominator. Then we get the value is x plus 3 divided by x plus 1. That is our reduced fraction. Okay. Now we have the express the fractions with common denominator. That is, we have more than one fraction. So we have to first give this fraction in common denominator form. So first was we have the step. First is LCM of the denominator. So LCM of the denominator, here denominator is 4x and 2x squared. So eliminate denominator, LCM of the denominator is 4x squared. So now we have the formula, that is we have to first what? Divide by this denominator, that is 4x squared divided by 4, or x, we have x. So we have to multiply x in numerator and denominator. Then we get the denominator, common denominator form. So we know that first fraction is a by 4x, and we have to multiply x in numerator and denominator. Then we get 4x squared, the common denominator form, LCM. Okay. And the upper numerator is x divided by 4x squared. Okay, again, similarly, we can find out what the quotient of the second fraction. The second fraction, we have the LCM of the common denominator is 4x squared, and the denominator of second fraction is 2x squared. So 4x squared divided by 2x squared equal to 2. So here quotient is 2, and now we can say that we have to multiply the second fraction, that is the numerator and denominator, by 2. Then we get the common denominator form of this fraction. So here we have the fraction b by 2x squared equal to b, and you have to multiply it into 2, that is b into 2 divided by 2x squared into 2. So here our denominator is 4x squared and numerator is 2b, that is 2b divided by 4x squared. So here the both fraction we have the common denominator, that is 4x squared. The fraction with common denominator are ax divided by 4x squared, and second is 2b divided by 4x squared. Because this is really very interesting problem. Okay. Now another problem. Transform the fraction into its common denominator. That is 2 divided by a squared minus 4, and second fraction is 5 divided by a squared plus 3a minus 10. Now again, boys, you can see that we have two fractions, and we don't, here we can see that these two fraction denominator don't have the factorized form. So we have to first factorize the denominators. The denominator of the first fraction is a square minus 4, and we can write that is a square minus 2 square, and we can say that it is a plus 2 into a minus 2. So it is in factorized form. And now the second fraction denominator. Denominator of the second fraction is a square plus 3a minus 10. And now we can write that is 3a as a square minus 2a plus 5a. Then the minus 2a plus 5a is 3a. And we consider and that is minus 2a into 5a, it is minus 10a squared. So we know the factorized formula, that is we have the factorize a minus 2 into a plus 5. So that now this two fraction denominator is in the factorized form. So here a plus 2 into a minus 2, and here a minus 2 and a plus 2. So our LCM of the two fractions is LCM of the denominators of the two fractions is a plus 2 into a minus 2 into a plus 5. Okay, boys. Now we have to find out the quotient. Okay, boys. Now how we can here from quotient of the first fraction. The LCM is that, and a plus 2 into a minus 2 into a plus 5 divided by a plus 2 into a minus 2. So we have that is a plus 5. So the quotient of the, or we have what factor we multiply with the first fraction is a plus 5. And similarly, from the second fraction, that is a minus 2 and a plus 2, that is a plus 2, a minus 2 into a plus 5 divided by a minus 2 into a plus 5. So here we get only a plus 2. So for second fraction, we have to multiply a plus 2. So first fraction, we have to multiply a plus 5. So our first fraction is 2 by a square minus 4. That is, we can write 2 by a plus 2 into a minus 2. And we have to multiply a plus 5 in numerator and denominator. So 2 into a plus 5 divided by a plus 2 into a minus 2 into a plus 5. That is 2a plus 5 divided by a square minus 4 into a plus 5. And from the second fraction, we have 5 divided by a square plus 3a minus 10. And we can write that 5 by a minus 2 into a plus 2. And we have to multiply this fraction by a plus 2. Then 5 into a plus 2 divided by a minus 2 into a plus 5 into a plus 2. And we have 5 into a plus 2 divided by a square minus 4 into a plus 2. So our required fractions are 2 into a plus 5 divided by a square minus 4, a plus 5, and second fraction is 5 a plus 2 divided by a square minus 4, a plus 5. So boys, you understood? I think you understood. That is really interesting problem. So first we have to factorize the denominator of the fraction, then we have to get the LCM of the denominators of the fraction, then we have to find out the quotient, the what we multiply with the fraction, then we get the common denominator fraction. Okay, now the last problem. Okay, but since we are about this problem, transform the fractions into its common denominator. Here we have three fractions, right? Denominator of the first fraction is x squared plus 3x. So we can take x common, then we have two factors, x and x plus 3. That is x into x plus 3. And denominator of the second fraction is x squared plus 5x plus 6. And we can write that is in this form, that is x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 6. And here 2x into 3x is 6x squared. So we have the factor x plus 2 into x plus 3. And similarly, then the denominator of the third fraction is x square minus x minus 12 equal to x square. We can write x square plus 3x minus 4x. So 3x minus 4x is minus x. So that is okay. That is minus 12. So 3x into minus 4x is minus 12x squared. So our factorized form of this expression is x plus 3 into x minus 4. So LCM of the three denominators is x into x plus 3 into x plus 2 into x minus 4. So now we can express the fraction with common denominator how. So first we have to find out the what? Quotient. So for first fraction we have x into x plus 3. Then we have to multiply the quotient. Multiplying quotient is x plus 2 into x minus 4. Okay. So and for second fraction here we have x plus 2 and x plus 3. That is two terms. So we have to multiply the fraction by x into x minus 4. And for the third fraction we have x plus 3 and x minus 4. So we have to multiply the third fraction by x into x plus 2. Okay. So for the first fraction, we have to multiply first fraction by x plus 2 into x minus 4. So we have the first fraction, a fraction is 1 by x squared plus 3x. Okay. So we multiply the numerator by x plus 2 into x minus 4 and also denominator by x plus 2 into x minus 4. So we get x plus 2 into x minus 4 divided by x into x plus 2, x plus 3 into x minus 4. And similarly, second fraction we have is 2 divided by x squared plus 5x plus 6. And you can write 2 divided by x plus 2 into x plus 3. And our multiplying quotient is x into x minus 4 in both numerator and denominator. So we multiply that is 2 into x minus 4 divided by x plus 2 into x plus 3 into x into x minus 4. So then we get the fraction that is 2x x minus 4 divided by x into x plus 2 into x plus 3 into x minus 4. So our third fraction is 3 by x squared minus x minus 12. So our the factorized form of the denominator is x plus 3 into x minus 4. So we have to multiply the fraction by x into x plus 3. That is 3 into x plus 2 divided by x plus 3 into x minus 4 into x plus 2. That is 3x into x plus 2 divided by x into x plus 2 into x plus 3 into x minus 4. So the required three fractions are in common denominators form. So here our first fraction is x plus 2 into x minus 4 divided by x into x plus 2 into x plus 4 into x minus 4. And second fraction is 2x into x minus 4 divided by x into x plus 2 x minus x plus 3 into x minus 4. And third fraction is 3x into x plus 2 divided by x into x plus 2 x plus 3 and into x minus 4. So boys, that's all for today. And if you have any query, please text me or contact with me. Okay. Before concluding, I give you some exercise. So express into fractions with common denominator. This three question. X squared divided by a square minus 2ab y square divided by a plus 2b. And next now question number 2, a divided by a minus b, b divided by a plus b, and c divided by a into a plus b. And third one, 2 divided by x squared minus x minus 2, and 3 divided by x squared plus x minus 6. Okay, boys. Before conclusion, I give again reminding you that the world is going through critical situation, so you have to remain cautious about COVID-19. For remain and keep away from the all sorts of gathering. Okay, okay, boys. I think you maintain this. With this, I conclude here. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.